Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 1-0, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Set piece again, ole ole.
Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out.
Wow, Waka. Welcome back to another match reaction. Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 1-0. And unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to watch the game live. I was listening to the commentary on the radio, and it was so tense, man. With Arsenal not really having control of the match, not really being at their best. Because from what I could hear, Palace was putting the pressure on them, and Arsenal didn't really know how to cope with it. Mendy had a very sloppy game. From what I've heard, Saka had a sloppy game. Not what we expect from him. Trossard wasn't at his best. So there was a lot improvement when it comes to Arsenal, or there was a lot of room for improvement. And yeah, it was really, really annoying because when you are listening to the commentary, maybe the commentator sees stuff that you don't see, or they see stuff in a different way. It's just really annoying trying to figure out what's going on in this match. Is Palace really that dangerous? Because at the end of the first half, they had 0 shots on target. So they might have had some opportunities that could have been dangerous, but they didn't really turn into any real danger for Arsenal. I did watch some of the highlights, so I can tell that there was a ball over the top from Crystal Palace. Saliba should have dealt with it so much better, but he just threw his body in front of it. Not really great. Mateta gets past him, and it becomes a dangerous situation. Timber comes in and he clears it somewhat because his touch goes into Munoz. That doesn't result in anything really dangerous. But yeah, it was not the best of Arsenal, especially not in the first half. Only in the 31st minute, we get a shot on target with Trossard. Not the best shot. Maybe he could have dealt with that situation different because he had Fury with an overlapping run, but he chose to shoot at goal, near post, easy save for the goalie. And then later on, we get that free kick. Obviously, the stadium lights up when we have a set piece. Rice puts it in, it gets cleared, but only to Eze, who scores his first Premier League goal for Arsenal. And of course, it had to be against Crystal Palace. He doesn't really celebrate. He does his cross and he points to the sky. But yeah, of course, he had to be calm when it comes to celebrating against his old team. We go 1-0 up. After that, you can see Arsenal playing a bit better, but nothing really coming from them. In the second half, we see that Saliba is left in the dressing room. Mosquera replaces him. Up until this point, I don't really know what was the reason for Saliba's substitution. Was he injured? Maybe tactical reasons. But he was left in the dressing room. Mosquera comes in, but as we all know, Mosquera is an amazing defender. He doesn't really make our levels go down. Of course, there are slight differences here and there with Saliba and Mosquera, different strong points and weaknesses. But overall, he fits in, and that makes us be defensively solid, even with him in it. So we kind of continue from the first half, have some chances. Gabriel hits the crossbar. Yeah, Henderson saved the rebound from Rice. So we did have some chances. At least we had the better chances from both teams. But the free flowing football doesn't really come. Crystal Palace doesn't really open up. From what I've heard, when we tried to attack, we were kind of sloppy with some of our passes, even indecisive at some points. So we could have done better to open them up, but they weren't really going all out to get that 1-1. But yeah, it wasn't a great match for Arsenal. It was just a simple 1-0 to the Arsenal, another clean sheet. I think Palace re- registered one shot on target at the end. Not amazing for them. Great for us. Clean sheet again. Yeah, we just keep going on, man. Arsenal's just really in a great flow right now. We have Brighton coming up in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully, we can rotate and still field a very strong team because we have the squad for it. Some players just need some rest also. Saka maybe could do it a match off. And then we have just a couple of players who could do with some match fitness, like Van White and Capier, who came on today. Yeah, Ethan Waneri, who could do with some more minutes. Norgard, maybe even someone like Kepa getting on the pitch, of course. Maybe even we'll see Waneri and Max Dowman. Yeah, I would really hope we rotate against Brighton. Other than that, there's not really much to say about this match. It wasn't great. The only thing that I can say about this match is that over the past couple of games, we've really seen that Julian Timber has been doing great. From what I hear, he was amazing again today. He won a lot of his duels, progressing the ball to the attack was good. And yeah, we are always singing that Declan Rice, we got him half price. I feel like we really, really fucked Ajax over with the amount of money we paid for Timber because man, he would probably be worth 2 or 3 times as much nowadays. Lucky for us, we didn't have to go all out to get him, but he is really proving to be one of the best right backs in the league. And I just hope he can keep this up the whole season without injuries. We just need to make sure that Ben White is match fit so he can rotate in and out with Timber when when necessary, just to keep Timber fit for the whole season. Let's just hope that Saliba didn't get injured, and if he did get injured, it's a minor one. Rice did go off as well with a minor injury, so hopefully that's also not something that's gonna linger on. Let's hope we can get some of the guys back soon enough so we can do more rotation just in the Carabao Cup. Give some players a day off, or at least put them on the bench. Let's just go on to the next round of the Carabao Cup against Brighton. Let's just all enjoy this great weekend. We had Chelsea lose, we had Liverpool lose, and then we had Man City lose. So for our title rivals, if you can call all of them that, it was a horrible weekend for them. Great weekend for us. We go on top. We have a slight buffer. So yeah, man, it's great. Great to be an Arsenal fan this weekend. Thank you guys for watching. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. So please, if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.